Hello everyone, hope you all are fine. Today we are going to discuss about the stages of sleep. The reason why I'm doing this is because many times in psychiatry sections one liner comes, and it is very important to know because these are just direct questions and you can easily score scores if you know what is the concept. So let's go for it. I've tried my best to keep it simple. Hope you all will like it. So let's start. Now, the stages of sleep can be divided into two stages: the non REM sleep and the REM sleep. Non REM sleep, we will start with this first. It is also known as slow wave sleep, and the full form of this is rapid eye movement and stands for non. So it is non rapid eye movement sleep. Now, this stage is further divided into four stages: stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. Let's start with the stage 1. Now, my friends, remember that stage 1 is the first stage when we just, lie down on bed and we try to go to sleep. So, this is the first stage which actually begins. And the sleep in this stage is very light. A person can be easily aroused, and if we take the EEG, that is electroencephalogram, in this stage, it will record loss of alpha waves, which is which actually predominates when a person has closed eyes and it is still awake. So remember that at this stage, stage 1, the sleep is very light, a person can be easily aroused, and there is loss of alpha waves and predominance of theta waves. Keep in mind about the appearance, disappearance, dominance, predominance, or loss of the different waves which I'm going to speak, because what will happen is that in MCQs they will just ask that which stage has this wave, which stage has loss of that wave. So you just have to remember stage 1, loss of alpha waves and predominance of theta waves. Now let's go to the stage 2. Now this is the stage with maximum duration, as I have written over here. There was a question which said that which stage has the maximum duration. So it is the stage 2 of non-REM sleep or slow wave sleep. Whatever will be the option, you can read and mark it confidently. Now, in this stage, you have to remember two very typical findings will be there on electroencephalogram. One is sleep spindle and the other is K complexes. Sleep spindles are like regular waves, and K complexes are high voltage spikes which are seen in the EEG. So just remember the name. In stage 2, maximum duration, sleep spindles are seen and K complexes are seen in EEG. Okay, let's go to the third stage. Now, third stage, what happens? In third stage, the sleep deepens and there is appearance of a wave which is known as delta waves. Remember, there is appearance. The word appearance is important here. Appearance of the waves, which is the delta waves. Let's come to the fourth stage of the non-REM sleep, which is also the last stage of this non-REM sleep or slow wave sleep. Now, the fourth stage is the deep sleep. A person goes in deep sleep, and this is characterized by the predominance of delta waves on an EEG recording. So, remember, third stage, I said appearance of delta waves, and fourth stage, predominance of delta waves. So you have to be very sure when you read the options: appearance of delta waves and predominance of delta waves. It's two different things. Appearance here and predominance of delta waves in stage 4. Okay. Now, in general, what happens in this non-REM sleep or slow wave sleep? You can just keep this in mind that we have an alternative name for this non-REM sleep, that is slow wave sleep. which means slow. Everything slows down. So this means in this stage, the blood pressure, the heart rate, the respiratory rate all decreases. So it slows down. You can remember like this. The name is slow wave sleep, and all these three important parameters, blood pressure, heart rate, respiratory rate, decreases or slow down. One more important point is that in this stage there is pulsatile release of growth hormone and gonadotropins. So they can ask a question that the following hormones are seen in a pulsatile manner during the NREM sleep stage. So it is the growth hormone and the gonadotropins. Now let's move to the rapid eye movement sleep. Now this sleep some people also call as stage 5 because it immediately follows the stage 4 of non-REM sleep. We also call it as paradoxical sleep. I will tell you why, not now, after a few minutes. Okay. Now, REM sleep, as the name suggests, rapid eye movement. So there is presence of rapid eye movements at this stage. Okay. And remember, in this stage, the parameters were decreasing: blood pressure, heart rate, respiratory rate. So, vice versa in this stage. Increased rate of metabolism in brain, increase in pulse rate, increase in respiratory rate, increase in blood pressure, the electroencephalograph or the electroencephalogram activity will increase just like in the awakened state, and there is penile erection, and the dreams which are recalled or the dreams which can be recalled are seen in this stage. You have to remember this. Also remember that in the REM stage, there is the activity is similar to the beta state, because beta activity is seen in a person who is not sleeping, who is in awake state. So the EEG shows increased activity similar to awake state, beta activity, and there is a return of the alpha activity. Remember my friend, stage 1, what did I say? I said that there is loss of alpha waves, remember? And here in REM, what is happening? We are seeing beta activity, which is similar to the awake state, and return of alpha activity. Also, an important point you have to keep in mind is that during this REM stage, there is generalized loss of muscle tone. That's the reason we see that the face, finger, or legs may twitch during this stage, because there is generalized loss of muscle tone in this stage. Now we have to keep in mind one thing. Yes, the paradoxical sleep. Why it is called as paradoxical sleep? Because in this stage of sleep, brain is in excitation mode while muscles are immobilized. There is generalized loss of muscle tone. Okay. Now you have to remember that the first cycle of sleep is completed after the first REM stage. Okay. And each cycle becomes longer as the REM stage extends. So a person in a single night may go through as many as 5 cycles. And remember that during the non-REM sleep, many of the restorative function of sleep occurs, whereas during the REM sleep, memories and thoughts from day are processed. So let me just give you an example. Suppose I have a regular 8-hour sleep at night. Okay. So in my regular 8-hour sleep, maximum time, that is around 6 to 6.5 hour, I will spend in the non-REM sleep. And the rest, that is around 1.5 hours, in the REM sleep. And most of the stage 4, this stage 4 of the non-REM occurs in the first 1/3 of the night, whereas most of the REM sleep occurs in the last 1/3 of the night. And the REM sleep occurs regularly after almost after every 90 to 100 minutes, with a total of around 4 to 5 REM sleeps in the entire night. So now let's go for a quick revision before I just end up my video. We have two stages of sleep, non-REM and REM. Non-REM divided into four stages, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stage 1, loss of alpha waves and predominance of theta waves. Stage 2, maximum duration, sleep spindles and K complexes are seen in this stage. Stage 3, the sleep deepens and there is appearance of delta waves. Stage 4, deep sleep and predominance of delta waves. Non-REM sleep, the parameters like blood pressure, heart rate, respiratory rate goes down, pulsatile increase of gonadotropin and growth hormone, right? REM sleep, stage 5 sleep, some people call it, paradoxical sleep. Why? Because the brain is in a very excitation mode, but the muscles are immobilized. There is generalized loss of muscle tone in REM stage. Now, in this REM sleep, heart rate, blood pressure, respiratory rate, everything increases. Penile erection is seen in REM sleep, and the EEG activity increases similar to that of the awake state. Also remember that the dreams which can be recalled are seen during the REM sleep due to high cerebral activity. So thank you, my friends. Hope you all like it. If you have any comments, please put in the comment box. See you soon with another interesting video. Take care. Bye bye.